For those of you that have called immigrants illegal, for those of you that have demonized immigrants, for those of you that voted for just what we're going through, yeah, you don't get to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. For you, it'll just be a regular Monday, right? You cannot appropriate culture that you refuse to accept. So no frozen drinks for you, no tacos, no burritos, no margaritas. Just take your to work and go home. How about that?
This Cinco de Mayo, if you voted for Donald Trump, stay home. Do not go out and buy a margarita. Do not go get guacamole, queso, and salsa with chips. Don't even think about ordering tacos or any other Mexican dish because you voted for family separation, mass deportations of Mexican families. You voted to end birthright citizenship, to build a wall, and so much more. This May 5th, stand on business, pretend that it's November 5th, 2024, when you did not care about immigrants.
Happy Cinco de Mayo! It's Cinco de Mayo, and Democrats are telling Trump supporters not to enjoy margaritas and wishing diarrhea upon us instead of actually enjoying the day.
Voted for that. Voted for king orangutan. I don't want to see a margarita in your hand in 4 days. I don't want to see chips and queso at your table. And it better be the 5th of May to you and nothing else since you want to speak English bad.
45-year-old white ladies in Mexican restaurants after saying gracias to the waiter.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody, except for Trump and his MAGA party, because you can't sit there and celebrate a whole race and then in the same breath want them out of your country. You can't sit there and put on a sombrero and join in the fun and festivities, food, drink, the whole nine, and then say, I don't want you in my country. You can't sit there and bring your families together and have all this fun and celebrate at your homes and then tear their families apart and deport them to another country. So happy Cinco de Mayo to all you wonderful, beautiful people out there. To the rest of you, enjoy this celebration of a lovely heritage, except for you Trump supporters. Y'all can get
whatever. It's amazing. Beta!
So if you voted for the Red Hats, let me tell you something. I bet not see not Nam Cinco de Mayo posted, not a tequila, not a taco. Do you understand me? Huh? Nothing. You don't even get to drink. You drink water that day.
Tom Holman on Cinco de Mayo seeing illegals frolicking everywhere.
MAGA, Trump voters out here, Trump supporters, who are sitting here eating tacos and tamales and enjoying their chips and salsa, drinking their Dos Equis, their tequila and margaritas. We greatly appreciate you. See, there's a lot of liberals that suffer from TDS out here who are making videos saying, if you voted for Trump, I best not see you out here eating tacos and drinking margaritas. What are y'all gonna do? What are you gonna do when you see a Latino wearing a MAGA hat, enjoying set chips and salsa, tacos, tequila and margaritas? You ain't gonna do a thing. You see, it's in the Latino culture that we share our culture. We don't gatekeep it. Y'all sound dumb. Dumb. I find it ironic that it's individuals not even from the Latino culture that are saying this. We don't need you to gatekeep our culture. This is why we share it. What's even more ironic is that this Cinco de Mayo is not even a Mexican holiday. Mexicans in Mexico don't even celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It's only in America. But carry on with your dumb. Because you're literally showing why more people are leaving the Democrat Party, and I think y'all are more upset at the fact that there's more Latinos and more immigrants supporting President Trump, and the Democrat Party doesn't even know what to do anymore. I am MAGA. Voted for Trump 3 times. And I'll do it again. Because not one of you frogs is gonna jump, nor not one of you are gonna say a word.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
This was titled, it looks like they've been hitting the Cinco de Mayo margaritas early. They're just fighting. You gotta watch what that tequila does to you.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte.
I used to have a little wiener dog named Bosley. Happy Cinco de Porto?
I have a couple Trump supporters on my social media. They're coworkers. That's why I haven't deleted them out of my life. But I'm definitely going to say something if I see them out for Cinco de Mayo. I'm swiping up and I'm going to be like, yeah, you.
Listen here, as a Mexican, if somebody come and be like, happy Cinco de Mayo, you know what I learned? Stop telling them we don't celebrate. We know we don't celebrate it. We know that if you go to Mexico, that's not even a thing. But here's the thing. If you want a free shot, you better get to line. When they tell me, oh, happy Cinco de Mayo, thank you. That is so important to us. And guess what? They never asked me why or what happened or what are we celebrating. They just had me a free shot.
I actually like her attitude. I would get her a shot.
Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, and one, it's not even Mexico's real Independence Day. I think that's in September. But two, most of us Mexicans do not celebrate that. You know what I'm doing for Cinco de Mayo? I have a dental cleaning. Like, they're gonna get my teeth cleaned, and the office is pretty much all Mexican too, and they're gonna be working. So the people that are celebrating are non-Mexican, and you know what? I wouldn't even be mad. Like, I wouldn't even be mad if they're genuinely just celebrating Mexican culture. Hey, if you want to celebrate Mexican culture, celebrate it. It's a beautiful culture. But it's the fact that it's all very stereotypical. It's like they'll be in their poncho sombreros, they'll be drinking, and the fact that the majority of people who do celebrate it that are non-Mexican also voted for you know who. It's like the people that are calling for the deportation of our people who are indigenous to the American lands are going to be using that day as an excuse to drink in the name of celebrating Mexican independence.
If you're a Republican and you voted for Donald Trump, you cannot celebrate Cinco de Mayo. That's what everybody on the left has been saying, as if Cinco de Mayo means anything to people from Mexico. So let's learn something really quick. Cinco de Mayo, first of all, is not celebrated in Mexico, and it is not Mexico's Day of Independence. That is September 16th. Cinco de Mayo is actually a day of celebration that was made in the United States to commemorate the Battle of Puebla, when some Mexican fighters defeated the French in 1862. But guess what? Outside of Puebla, none of Mexico celebrates this. No fireworks, no parades, and no $2 margaritas. Cinco de Mayo shouldn't even be pronounced Cinco de Mayo. It should be pronounced Cinco de Mayo. It was made by a country that pretends to be from Latino or Mexican descent. But it was made in the United States, like baseball or apple pie. And it gained traction in the 1980s. So if we're being honest, just the simple thought that if you voted for Donald Trump, you can't celebrate a day that not even Mexico celebrates is just redundant. That's like telling somebody that Taco Bell is authentic Mexican food. So if you really want to try to actually support Mexico, why not do it on a day that Mexico actually acknowledges as a special day?
Well, Sylvia and Terrence, of the 27 arrested, 22 of them were charged with one misdemeanor count of reckless conduct. 2 others face a charge of disorderly conduct for breaching the peace. And the final 3 face multiple charges, including a 20-year-old man charged with felony aggravated battery of a police officer. The celebration started at around 12:30 in the afternoon, going south on Damon. But an hour later, police announced that the parade had been canceled due to gang violence in the area. Video shows rival gangs along that parade route, flashing signs from the crowd, some with in their possession. Cinco de Mayo commemorates Mexico's victory over Napoleon's army in the 1862 Battle of Puebla. Organizers say they won't let the shooting take away from the celebration or any future event plans.
Democrats don't want Leroy to celebrate, but you can combat that by using my Buy Me a Coffee link to buy him a dog treat. Just listen to the little guy crunching back there. He loves his treats. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Oh, Leroy, you look like you're ready for a siesta. You look so cute in your sombrero. You really do.